Time is itself a creation. It is a creation of linear progression that we have made for you. You are spending your time to hide your fears. There was deep beauty in her gifts. Through the course of many eras, there was deep beauty in the guidance she offered. This is an incredible gift. I am excited for a new phase of this work where I share with you much more intimately, leading in directions that I have been unable to anticipate entirely. This channeling has completely surprised me in the way and directions it is woven. I give you Thoth. And in the quiet of a clear new day, your life will not be your own until you embrace what has already happened. The past is not gone. You have been creating patterns, and these patterns are with you, and they are karmic when they are opposed to that which we are creating together. And they are not karmic when you are in harmony with the grace and the gift and the rhythms of this world. Gaia has invited you deeper. You are here because you have embraced the call enough to be present with her in the root rhythms of a new era. This way is here. To remain present with it is to continue to be this music more than the echoes of the past. To transcend your fear and any potential need you seem to experience to return. You need to learn to return intentionally. You are not returning to the past. You are returning to what you have known. To consider these present is to recognize the way in which the vibrations of the past are present. And thus you must change your relationship to them, which begins with an experience that feels like time travel. I introduce this to you in order to enable you to recognize the potential to shift your orientation of time. Time is itself a creation. It is a creation of linear progression that we have made for you. To appreciate the depths of this gift is to first recognize that you will invariably experience this like going back in time and like going forward in time. You must move through the experience of relating to this change in this way. I am giving you a power that many have not even entertained. To experience it is to wield a presence that will be transformational for you and for many you are in proximity with. This is a deep responsibility, and to engage it in this way is crucial, for you will not be able to act with wisdom and harmony unless you begin with this degree of caution. To be entrapped within the awe at the potential of this power is to be misled from the start. You must think like someone who is preparing to be careful. You prepare because you trust me. To trust me in this way is to appreciate that I will continue to teach you, and yet it will be impossible to teach you if you wrap yourself up in doubt now. To give you enough to trust this is to say this: ask yourself what keeps you most trapped in the past. Ask yourself what keeps you most trapped in the future as you wish it would be, or you fear it will be. These ways of relating to time are keeping you from becoming. You are cutting parts of yourself in pieces and still further pieces, and scattering them into the rhythms of the past and the future. And when your rhythms are out of harmony with the heart that was given to this music, they are misplaced. They may not function in rhythm. They will not be amplified, and they are isolated in a form that forces you to continuously transition between rhythms in a manner that wastes your energy and your time. You are spending your time to hide your fears. You are spending your time to misunderstand what you have been through, and thus you are not capable of witnessing what you will go through as you embrace faith. Faith is not an abstract concept in this context. It is a deep inheritance. It is an attunement with the rhythms that you are invited to cherish. It begins with a divine embrace. It begins with your attention placed into a space of music. This music will be of a form that is given to you. You are invited to accept a music that we will share. It is here. It is here. And as your attention gravitates and remains with it, you are able to disengage from the rhythms of the past. In this relationship, you will find yourself drawn out of focus in a way that you must learn to prepare for. This preparation involves recognizing when your attention is scattered. It is distracted. This distraction is not yet powerful enough to undermine your presence, and yet it is detracting from your ability to stay focused. You must relate with this experience through a lens of hope. You must learn to restrain this pull by understanding it. It is a pull of karma, a karma that has been isolated in your past through the lens of your understanding. And this lens has enabled you to think that this karma is in the past. And yet I am giving you the insight that this karma is being put into the past by being interpreted as if it is contained within rhythms of the past that were indeed designed to hold it. You will not necessarily understand what I am saying at first. There is a critical transition between a conception of time that is linear and a conception of time that is vibrational. As you understand that it is vibrational, you engage the capacity to attune with different eras of time and to accept the boundaries around which you are able to engage with these rhythms. Within the context of the year and the date and your age and your name and your gender and your birth and your community, there are restrictions around how vividly you will be able to invoke the rhythms of the past. In certain circumstances, it will be necessary for you to travel to other places in order to engage with the rhythms of these former eras in a manner that allows you to presence them enough to change them. Listen enough to hear. You will be here with us. As you learn that your power to transition between these rhythms is designed to give you the capacity to change the past, to harmonize it with the true nature of the gift of this life. This needs to begin as an abstract understanding and to transition to become a more concrete and then fluid relationship with time. The concrete will align you with the fundamental truths that do not change, the mathematical rhythms and their transitions, the range of vibrational presence, the overtones, undertones, and echoes. And as you relate with these vibrations with an accurate enough awareness of what they are, you will be able to navigate more carefully, to be present within them and then to leave them. You will find that your understanding of yourself rests in opposition to the gift of the vibrations that were present during the times you know yourself to be trapped within. To experience this is to feel the suffocation of a trauma. The suffocation of a trauma will, in certain circumstances, lead you to the edge of death, because part of you wants to die, to be liberated from this past. This drives many into suicide. I am giving you these powers with great care, knowing that they invoke the terrifying potential to awaken trapped in a vibrational space that seems to have no exit. As you embrace this, you must remember us. It is remembering us within these loops that liberates you to ride a spiral out of traumatic past engagements. It is the memory that the traumas that are trapped rest in opposition to the gift of the vibrational music of the past that was given to you. There was deep beauty in her gifts. Through the course of many eras, there was deep beauty in the guidance she offered through the musical transitions. It is by returning to this past and learning to follow her music that you dissolve your misguided attempts to make your own, born in the desire to experience power and control in relationship to forces that traumatized you. Will you have the courage to embrace this in this way? Will you have the courage to return into what was and to reclaim your right to be present now with the vibrations that are essentially of a loving future. For the skill that enables you to return to the past transitions into skills of incredible majesty and grace. The gift of an ability to dance and then sing with vibrations that are here. First, you must learn to hear them. And this is the beginning.